Hi guys, welcome back to some more Total War Warhammer 2. This, I believe, is part 8. It's turn 73. This little skink fucker's guy was assassinated him last time. Take his ass out. There we go. I'll teach you to fucking stab my assassin. Get him to come down here. Ooh! Hang about.
The people are displeased.
Hang about what? What? I just realised this is destroyed. I know this was destroyed by the Beastmen. Did they go up there and destroy that as well? Oh, I'm starting to love these Beastmen. Let me check his fucking provinces. He has only got 3. He had 5. Because I destroyed Blood Swamps. And then that's been destroyed by them. So he's still got the city here. He's got that city there. That is a city, isn't it? Yeah, it is, yeah. And then he's got... Hang about, he's got 3. Oh, he's got that. He took that off me. So he's got those 2 cities and that town. So his ability to build armies is going to gradually reduce. If he attacks this, that's 13. What's garrison at Mangrove Coast? I've got a 4 garrison there, a 13 as well. I can try and fight that. I mean, the level 4 Lord puts it a bit harsh. But his units aren't incredibly highly ranked. I can give these a good fighting, and there's nothing in there particularly nasty like ancient Stegodons or fucking Carnosaurs or anything that's going to like completely whoop my ass, or Temple Guard or something. And even then, if he does take it and he occupies it, I can hit him with the Black Ark Army, because it can make it there in 1 turn. Ooh. This is a point. Yes, we'll do that. Could be quite good. It's 5 grand, and we'll pass on that one for the time being. And they're 3 grand each. We'll hold off on those for the time being as well, but I will build the last building up.
A mutiny!
Right. Oh. Oh. Think about it. Oh god, they're both here. So that's why that town got destroyed. Because both armies left and came over towards me. That makes more sense. Rakoff is getting his fucking shit pushed in. Rakoff, how is it you were a powerhouse, breaking into Betonia, taking all that land, you get military allied means suddenly your AI IQ drops to like that of a fucking doorknob. Come on, dude. That's a really odd move by him. Why would you move there in March stance? Okay.
Tyrant of Nagaroth. Attack!
Like I didn't see that coming.
Corsairs to me! You will march. Lokhir Fellheart.
There we go. I can now build that up in confidence because there's nothing there to threaten it.
Seas.
How many turns are these going to take to recover? 3 there, 3, 4 on that bottom one. Right. So we'll let them recover. I don't need them right now, and as I said, it's really important that I hold Star Tower. Star Tower is twice as valuable to me as Oxel, purely because it's a port city, which means more money, but also, because it's a port city, it gives me access to another Black Ark, where Oxel does not. I can't see what's in that army apart from my level 2 ancient guy, really, and these 2 units. I mean, even if both of those armies attacked here, with that army, I can beat them. Quite confidently. That army and the garrison, because it's a full garrison as well. And I can use the garrison as just cannon fodder to slow down his fucking front line and cause extra damage. My army will rip them apart. I'm not going to build these up as of yet, because I don't want to waste gold doing so. He's not building another army there. Sending my assassin to scout out his last province. And see, I can move in and occupy these, but I need to be careful about doing it, because when you occupy them, your army gets fucked for 3-4 turns of damage. And if he's got an army nearby, could come and do me in. So if there's an army nearby, you're better off moving and attacking, destroying that army, or the settlement it's in, and then going back and occupying afterwards.
Bring fire
and this is why I don't want to recruit a second Black Ark just yet. While they are incredibly useful things, they really, really are. And in this campaign, I'm going to try something I've not tried before, which is I'm going to rely upon them completely for my recruitment. I'm not going to build any recruitment buildings in any of these. I'm just going to go purely for income. As much income as I can possibly get and churn out. Income, and then obviously you want untainted. Only thing I'll be recruiting from these are build characters, because I want both assassins as scouts and death hags in my army.
Yes.
I'm guessing he's going to attack again with that one army, and that one's going to go for Mangrove Coast. But he's not attacking in March Dance. So he's doing the sit. What the hell? Rakoff attacked that and died without in March Dance? How the fuck do you die to Wolfric while he's in March Dance? His army will be like 90% melee, if not more. Only thing he might have is some road javelin throwers.
Fire.
There's sacred pools. Need to go a bit further. I want to discover his main province. Well, I know where his armies are. His armies are there and there. That's all he's got.
Sacrifices to Mathlan.
And actually, I mean, I was thinking of fast marching him here after chasing these off, because then he can't take that province, and then moving the Black Ark here. But they both know with these armies they can't beat mine, and then they'll move and attack Oxel. Oxel being the city, and I'm also in the process of upgrading to level 3. I don't want them to attack it yet, because the city's still more valuable to me than these towns are. Maybe not more than Chupiotl, because it brings in a fuckload of gold, because it's got a gold mine. But it is more valuable to me in the long run, because of how many building slots it's got. It's going to be indispensable. I'm hoping to get a really high public order. I might even go as far as to build, like, I'm obviously build a max out one in each city, But I might build a small one in one of the towns that doesn't have a luxury resource or something. Purely so I can have more slaves. Because more slaves I can have in a province and keep solid public order, more money I can make. More money I've got, more armies I can have. And I want a second land army before I get a second Black Ark. Black Arks are really important, but they can't occupy anything inland. And you're going to need to win this campaign. Because it's what? 12 provinces. I mean, 2 are already dead. I just need to destroy the Awakened. I don't even need to destroy Gorok. But Gorok, obviously being a good faction, is going to declare war on me. And I think he's only got 2 settlements. He's got that and the town at the end there. It'll probably come and reclaim this now it's been destroyed, because I don't fucking want it at the moment. It's full of vampiric corruption. Trying to maintain it by itself would be a fucking nightmare. I need to take the city and build the Shrine of King there to start giving the vampiric taint. Vampiric taint's like 92%. Forget that. I need to build 2 of all the following buildings. 2 of the following buildings have been... Oh, just 2 of the following, sorry. Hang about. What the fuck are these things? Therapist, sacrifice, slave, traders, palaces. Four of these are special buildings. Oh, hang about, that makes this a bit tougher. What the fuck is fiery pits? Are they what I've got?
We're ready for
that. How do I find out what the fuck they are? Hang about.
We are besieged.
Ensure that 2 of the following buildings are being constructed. Fiery pits of sacrifice, slave traders' palaces, Black Tower of Malekith, vandalized court of the Ether Queen, Sanctum of Quintex, Shrine of the Widowmaker. I know that's obviously the Ether Queen starting area, and that's Malekith's starting area. I think this is where Marathi is. I think. I've got no idea what the other 3 are.
Cruel and deadly.
Well, Voodoo. Right, okay. Chase him off.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Admiral of Kar's fleet.
Let him have 1 more turn of healing. He's going to have that, okay. So he's going to build in siege equipment more than likely. So it's going to be at least 2 turns, maybe 3. I think longest I've seen an AI build siege equipment for has been 4 turns. And they had a lot of siege towers. And 2 battering rams for some reason. They had 2 battering rams sent to the same gate. I never understood that. Why have 2 battering rams to the same gate when only 1 can get in there? Ooh. I don't need the ward save for the witch elves and stuff, well, apart from garrison units. But the untainted faction wide is also pretty good. But I do like that. Income from iron mines, gold mines, and stone quarries plus 15%. Income from slaves plus 10%. Ooh, yes, more money. Money we want.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
Aboard the Tower of Blessed Dread.
Dreadlord. Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
ply the cruel seas. March, you mongrels! The tides are mine to command.
Lord of the Black Court.
That's only 1,000. Well, do those two last? Let's upgrade weapons first. So let's do... Let's do that. Actually, that's completed next turn. All off on that. All off on that.
Tyrant of Nagel.
Lovely. And so is that. There it is, there's it, sir. And no army there either. See, what did I say straight away?
I am the Kraken, sire.
I will take it. And you offered me 1,000 gold.
I waited long enough.
Obey! Of course. Make land. Bring fire and terror.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
Still gonna get me 100 page yet. Oh, that's some money up quite a bit, that. They're 68. Wow, they are filthy cheap.
Average.
And it's gonna get another 8% off there. Holy fuck. Yeah. Quartermaster and Elven healing on those, definitely.
Sacrifices to Mathlan. Hated landwalkers. Get moving.
Hello? Where do you think you're going? Is it not fun now you're being chased by a superior force?
Dreadlord of Nagara.
You think you made a mistake? You think you pissed off the wrong motherfucker? It's really, really expensive. Walls first, yeah. Upgrade that tier 3. Definitely. I can wait on
Cease
this.
your provocations.
Yeah, but what you should have done rather than taking my shit is you probably should have, you know, looked at your own fucking crap and thought, ooh, Angabart, we've got our own shit that's been destroyed by beastmen. Maybe, you know, do something about that instead of building, you know, taking my shit. If you take that, you are fucking stupid. My army's right behind you. Oh, I imagine I need to speak to Malekith and the others. Now he's mellowed out a bit.
Dreadlord, we must ask you to be quick. We do not tolerate.
No!
So you still don't want him aggression?
Cruel and
This
what
guy
dark
should
and
because he's got
callous
no
plans
fucking
do you
power.
wish to lay before me? Never.
You are really, really fucking stupid. You've got like no power whatsoever.
Malekith, you stand before the Supreme. I refuse.
Don't want non-aggression yet, okay.
My path. There are many possibilities in agreement. Futile.
Oh, they don't like Negrand. Alright, okay.
What?
Overlord, words have great power. The power
Whoa.
over life and death.
See, because of the amount of stuff that he's got trade-wise, look how much his trade agreement's worth. Because of how many luxury resources he's got. I've only got 1 at the moment on there. And I can have another 3 or 4. So when I've got that many, mine's not going to be far off of that. That's a lot for a fucking trade agreement. So as long as he can maintain his resources and hold his ports, trade, very nice way to make money. Just the problem with evil sides are they don't normally get many allies, is the unfortunate thing, which is why the Order Tide is actually a thing. Because the goody two-shoes
Aboard the Tower of Blessed
always
Dread,
make all the allies.
Admiral of Kar's fleets.
Lord of the Black Court.
2,000, why not? That's what I thought. Pussies.
Amuse the Kraken Lord of Karen Kar.
Luther Harkin. No, Luther, because I actually have to destroy you after I've dealt with it, sir. So at some point I'm going to have to destroy you anyway because it's part of my campaign victory conditions. Personally, I think they should change that. I think they should make it, see, I'm going to destroy Luther Harkin, that you've got to destroy Gorok instead. Because Gorok makes more sense because,
By the
well, he's a
cruel
good guy.
seas. Ready! Bring fire and terror. Kraken Lord. Hide with the tides.
See, I want to build these, but I don't want to build them if they're going to get taken. Because my money's going to shoot up as well when I start building these things. Luther Harkin's reclaimed that, I said he
I'm
would.
getting twitchy.
What I don't need now is Luther Harkin to declare war on me before I've dealt with Gorok. Because then I've got a war on 2 fronts again. Is that Gorok just respawned? Right, okay, that's weird. Well, it looks like Luther Harkin might be attacking him. Luther Harkin's attacking him, that's fine. It's weakening Gorok. Once Gorok's put down, then I can turn my attention to Luther Harkin. But I want to get Gorok out of the way first, and any of the lizards that decide to step up and think, oh, it's an evildoer, we'll have a crack. No, you fucking won't. You'll sit the fuck down and do as you're told. Fucking goddamn do-gooders. Ooh. Right, that's now got the T1
are
garrison built.
restless.
It's got a big garrison. It can hold off that other shit army that's running around somewhere.
Aboard the Tower of Blessed Dread.
So it looks like Gorok's taken that army because I don't think he's got 3.
I
At
command.
least he better not have fucking 3.
So be it. Set course, mongrels. Ready for ambush.
The reason I'm moving in ambush is because if they see me coming, they're going to fucking scatter.
God.
They're going to be like, fuck that, we're out. They will not hang a fuck around if they know I'm coming. See, he's only got an 11 stack. I've got a 13 stack there. I can beat that. They've got some more ranks on me, but there's nothing massively amazing in his army.
Fear my malice.
This army is going to be fucking filthy. Because what I am going to do, once I've dealt with this situation here, I'm going to get rid of these shades, apart from one unit, turn them all into shades of greatswords, and the one normal unit of shades I'm going to keep, I will get rid of when I get a death hag, because a death hag's going to go inside there as well. Death hags are a very cheap hero, but insanely useful, especially when you mount them on their cauldron, because the cauldron just gives them, I don't know what it is, it does give them regeneration of some kind, but they get all kinds of sustain. I've seen blood-racked cauldrons in the middle of enemy armies just stood there being weird and wonderful. Does he know that I'm right there and he just stops right before the ambush? That seems a bit sus. He stops right on the fringe of the ambush zone. Don't know what to make of that. Got a guy called Odin? Oh dear. Fucking Odin is a... I mean, technically it would be right for the Viking theory, but they worship the Chaos Gods. They don't worship, you know, the Allfather. Yeah, give me that. Yes to that one, because then I've got walls.
Admiral of Kar's fleets. Very well.
He is building another army there, actually.
Mathlan comes. I am his herald.
Bye-bye.
Slaughter and enslave.
I'm wasting time fighting that. Really, really not worth my time.
Enslave them.
Ooh, a Lookstone.
Sacrifices to
He's
Mathlan.
already got a ward save. What have you got?
I care not.
Oh god, he can have a Dawnstone. Put that on him.
Attend me.
Two more levels and my shades get their max range on Mr. Lokhir Fellheart.
It is
So they're
time.
about to become very, very disgusting.
Set course.
And because of fighting that,
Bring
my
fire
army's
and
back at
terror.
full strength because of the slaves give replenishment. Simply dirty. Right, let's see if Gorak wants to fight.
Tyrant of Nagaru.
Alas, Gorak is a pussy. See, this is the one thing I don't understand. I can understand when they are blockading that as a tactic so they can go and attack something else with the second army. I don't understand it when he attacks it, I attack him and then he runs
Victory
away.
as always.
Does he think I'm going to stay there and let him siege me out for 13 turns? Whatever the fuck it is. What is the fucking thingy on this one? What is the give up time? Did you even tell me? That's the garrison size. Usually it's something like, I think 7 to 10 turns for a town. and then it's like 14 turns or something for a city. So he's just gonna let me like siege it down until there's like all my units are taking attrition.
Aboard the Tower of Blessed Dread.
Oh, the AI brain works is weird. See, he goes in again. Oh bugger. That's a lot of heroes. So he's not building armies anymore, he's now spamming heroes. Oh shit. There's something about to get gangbanged. Well, Malekith just confederated his mother. So that means he's now got Krona, Hellebrand and Marathi. So I'm guessing he's now going to be Strength Rank 1 again, because it looks like somebody might own part of Ulthuan. Because somebody wiped out Alethanar, and from Alethanar he jumped straight over to Ulthuan. But at least that means there won't be Chaos Corruption, apart from maybe Marathi herself. Because she'll spread it, but then her faction won't. So then it'll start getting untainted by Malekith. And just so I know as well, obviously, because I don't plan on building sorceresses, because magic does make the game too easy, let's be honest, guys. How many battles have you won off the case of Goodwin's magic? Makes the game far, far too easy. So I don't want to take the easy approach. So no sorceresses. Magic doesn't always go well for me either in some cases, like, you know, the cyclone type ones that come back into your own troops. Sort of thing, but I just don't want to build them because it makes it a bit too easy. It's a bit more of like a challenge mode sort of thing. And I also don't plan on confederating people.
This one is capable enough.
Ooh. We'll take that, and then I can have slave income definitely.
Admiral of Kar's fleets.
Are you inside my city again?
Raid, fight, plunder. I shall take it.
Thought I told you not to come back here. Hold that on for the time being. What have we got in here anyway? We've got a luxury resource in here? I don't think we have we? No. So, like, that's definite. 300 gold, it's really good. So, like, in here, I could potentially build black roads. Because you only need to build one of them, because I don't think the effect stacks. The effect might stack for the growth, the income from trade, and the income from slaves, but the movement speed one at the top. Campaign movement range plus 15% for own army starting their turn in this region. I don't think that stacks, to my knowledge. So usually only build one of those in a province. And because it can be built in towns or cities, you'll generally build it in a town over a city. Because cities, you want to build selected buildings. Like example, like the slave building's really good, but you can build a better one in a city. Sometimes if you want to draw in more money from slaves, you could build a smaller one in a town. But in some cases, you might be better off building a public order building, for say 6 more public order, and then you can have more slaves because you've got more public order. So then you're just basically maximising the output of that one. I will build the walls there, actually. Let's get the walls going.
The
Start
people
getting our
grow
money up a bit.
restless.
What
Right,
now?
chase him off again. Then I'm going to come round there with Lokhir and fuck over Gorok. And since it looks like he's lost this as well, I'm just going to check, but I think little Menace Gorok might just have the one settlement left. Oh, what a shame. What a shame, Gorok. So you get being a dickhead. A pain in the ass. Nubbed. Yes. Holy shit. And then he's recruited an army there, as expected. Being both one that's the only place you can recruit one. I looked at the Korn and Zinch mechanics as well. Some of those they're probably going to have to tweak, I'm not going to lie. Because some of them do seem broken as fuck. Like one of Zinch's ones is you can just literally take a city off one person and give it to somebody else. So you could just take Lothern off the High Elves and give it to Grimgor Ironhide. It completely throws the entire game out of whack. If you could just take someone's most powerful capital and give it to somebody else. Obviously, it probably won't be an early game thing, because the amount of Grimoires you might need. It might be something more mid to late game to actually be able to use that.
Speak! Corsairs to me! Hide with the tides.
Lord of Fear.
I don't know what he's doing. He's really, really an odd dog.
We are displeased.
So am I with this fucking idiot's confusing fucking ideas. I don't know what he's doing. He's an absolute goddamn moron.
Cease your provocations.
So we're going to maximise money and see what we can do about recruiting from just Black Arcs. I've got my doubts about it, especially when I start to move inland. But like if I move into places like Orthwan, Black Arcs there will be amazing. Because the aura's so big and it can cover most of Orthwan. And you can send them to the middle of Orthwan as well through the entrance. So you can have Black Arc support pretty much everywhere. And if I want to sail out and attack a Black Arc, be my fucking guest. Because the garrisons on them fuckers will be solid as fuck. And you'll need probably more than 2 fucking armies.
Before the Kraken, and I
What's this dickhead one? Oh, it's a trade agreement, which is worth 410 to me. I've only got 2 luxury resources. So as I build extra resources, that's going to go up. So I will actually give him that, yes. I don't know how he's coming to view sight of me. But if he wants a trade agreement, I will trade with the rat. Oh. That just gave me some information. I know what he's taken. He's taken fucking Magritta, hasn't he? He's probably taken that there. I mean, that one is a port of the side, I think, Tabara as well. But I'm pretty sure that means he's taken Magritta. But if that gives me more money for the time being, I'll probably do it.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
Go look. You're annoying
Kraken calls!
and you're ugly.
Immediately. 2
things that I don't like. I don't like that reinforcement range can reach that far, to be completely honest. But if you're against what I think you're against, yeah, you're kind of fucked, so I'm not going to
Time
fight
to
that.
feed the Kraken!
If that was just the one army, I was going to fight it. But the fact that it somehow got these into reinforcement range from that far away, no idea how the fuck that worked. But I'm just
We
going to take
must
that.
fill the slave
Yeah.
decks.
We got the Sword of Cloud Strife.
My infamy grows. Adequate.
Really? As I said, I mean, these are probably going to work their ways out onto Witch Elves. I'll take that off him. I will, for the time being, because he gets more melee attack. But when the Witch Elves start coming into the army, the Death Hags, they will have the melee weapons. Because they are a melee hero. Just like, well, actually like all three of the heroes of the Dark Elves. Well, yeah, 4. Sorceress isn't, but the Master is. The Assassin can be. It can also be ranged. He's hybrid. But the Death Hag is pure melee, same as the Master. She thrives in melee combat, so what she does. I can put him on his dragon. And I might do at some point. Just not quite yet. Also, I've got to look at this fucking second tree. What's this? Well, think about it. Put my point in there first because I want that one for my shades. Basically, the blue tree to where it's at. The red tree, you want Ravager Awards. You don't really need that one because that's what you get for Blackguard and Agarond. Because it doesn't really make sense. You get charge bonus for a defensive unit. They have halberds. They're designed to take a charge, not deal one. You try wielding a halberd and charging at someone. Assuming you can actually do it and run that fucking far with a weapon that heavy, you're probably going to fall over or trip yourself up. Especially when the people behind you are also charging with the same fucking thing. I want to be slower than the guy behind me and his elbow goes right up your ass. That's going to fucking hurt. So the charge bonus doesn't make sense. Weapon strength, alright, you do more damage. You're wielding a big fuck off halberd, you're supposed to deal damage. And then you get plus 5 armour, so you've got more protection in like melee combat and against normal non-magical shooting attacks. With something like Blackguard, I'd have rather had something like a ward save or physical resistance and maybe some melee defense over the other things. But the problem is the units on there are quite varied. Because it's Hargonath Executioners, which are an offensive unit. Cold One Knights, which are a mounted unit. Cold One Dread Knights, also a mounted unit. And Cold One Chariots. Realistically, that needs to be more segregated. They could even do, in some cases, put in like a 5th one in here to separate it out. Because it doesn't make sense them all being together. So I don't ever take that for the Blackguard because it doesn't really benefit them that much. Blackguard, for what I want for them, is I want sustain. I don't want damage, I want sustain. They're not there to really deal damage. That's the job of the Shades. They'll deal damage, that's their job. The job of the Blackguard is to make sure the Shades don't get damaged by melee units to hold them at bay. And obviously you've got to take 6 points in the first part of the red tree, so I do buff them there. But there is actually not bad, because you get plus 8 melee attack and plus 8 melee defense. So you increase your chance to hit and decrease your chance of being hit. So that's very beneficial to the Blackguard, where Favour the Fortunate, not so much. I do want the end one as well. I'm not sure about this shit. What is this as well? You need 2 skill points to get that, which is what? Plus 5 recruit rank to Lord's faction wide. Ooh. Minus 75% to the sacrifice of Anatharema and sacrifice to Maflan. And plus 8 melee attack when fighting at sea. That would really only benefit the Blackguard and my Lords and Heroes. And I suppose the Shades if they get drawn into combat. Vanguard deployment for Corsair units and Stark for Corsair units. So basically, they gain 2 of the tributes the Shades have got, but we did still have armor piercing weapons. Growth for Black Arcs, income from ports. Army ability number uses +1 for all Black Arc bombardment abilities. What? So they gain 4 for each one? Holy crap. Captures captured post battle +12%, upkeep -5% for all units Lord's army. Ooh. Although there is unpiercing missile damage there. Unpiercing missile damage plus 100% for Blackheart Corsair units. So basically you can turn Corsairs into Shades with these two upgrades. Interesting. Still rather have Shades. I can probably try and go for that actually. Because I don't need those two, but I can definitely take these two. Because that's income from ports, which is more money. That's more slaves, which is always going to help when I'm going to be building money off them. And then upkeep for all my units reduced, which is also going to generate some more income. And then that means all my new lords are going to start at least at like rank 5, 6. That's pretty fucking good. I need to look out on this tree as well, because we've got level 20. So we've got 21, 22. So I want to put points. So if I say I go 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 37. So if I went Dragon 38, 39, 40. So yeah, I probably can do that. Don't really need that. Don't really need that. And I don't know why, if this is a bug or not, if anyone else has seen this. But you see, when you put your cursor, you probably can't see it too well because of my camera. But you can see some of the stats go red when you get mounted on a dragon. You do get a shit ton of health. So my health before the dragon is 4,077. On the dragon, it's 7,444. Because basically you're both sharing a health pool. Your armour amazingly goes down from 115 to 80, despite being a massive armoured creature. Leadership goes down from 89 to 84. Melee attack, which you can see, goes from 76 to 61. Melee defense goes from 60 to 46. And then charge bonus goes from 65 to 50, despite being on a dragon that actually moves faster than you do on foot. Your speed goes up as well as does your damage, as you can see. So you get 3 increases and 5 decreases. Now, I wouldn't call charge bonus massive loss, but melee attack and defense definitely are, and leadership and armor definitely are. When you're going to take abilities like hard to hit and master to compensate, make sure you take them after you've taken the mount. Because for some reason I'm not sure if it's a bug. I think it's a bug, but I'm not sure. If you take the mount and you've done these upgrades first, when you go on the mount, you don't get the upgrades. So if you say take these, well, you should get plus 12 defense, which would put me at the moment at 72 if I had them in now. If I went onto the dragon, I'd still have 46 melee defense, when I should technically have 58 melee defense. So bear that in mind when you're choosing mounts. It can fuck you quite hard on a melee character. Well, it might be good to sit on a dragon or a dinosaur or some other weird and wonderful mount. Might not always be the best idea.
Move and obey.
Noble born. Black-hearted. Double time. Dry land. Feared by all.
I put him in there so they can get a public order bonus, and he's protecting more that side, because if I'm going to get a threat now, it's going to either come from Harken. Gorok I can kind of deal with. I need my hero actually. Because this guy is going to build an army here, no doubt. Though it's going to be unranked and shit, as you can see, which is fine. He's going to probably reclaim this. But I'm going to bring him down here. I can occupy this
Sacrifices
with the Lokhir Fellheart. My plan is to occupy that, move up here. If he's in there by then, take it off him. And then move into Itza. Itza, though, it's got a maxed out garrison. That's going to be a nasty fucking fight. And obviously, with that far inland, I'm not going to have any help from the Black Ark either.
Yes.
So it's going to be purely on my army. I might want to get some more Shades of Greeks before I go into that fight, actually. I'm not sure. I might build up the Black Ark army first, though, because it's way cheaper. Just gonna spend all my money on money buildings. Give me money! End this turn and see what happens. Don't wound my fucking hero. Faction destroyed Deadwood Sentinels, that's what they get for being pricks. Love how Rakarth is going back on the attack with an army of 9. When not long back there was a 30 strong Empire army there. There was a stack of 20 and a stack of 10.
As intimidating as it
Icky!
is.
What do you want? Non-aggression? Ah, why not? Fuck it. I probably won't go any further than non-aggression though with the Skaven.
I come with the might of the
What the fuck do you want? No. I don't like you, Wolfric. You're mean and you've got a big forehead.
Yes, I am king of the Juki. Very well.
I've got an idea why he might have taken that, because I just realised he's actually strength rank 8. So somewhere he's took a massive ass whooping. And I'm guessing it's either from this Lizardman guy up here in this corner, or somebody down south is whooping his ass. So the High Elves push him back up, maybe. But he has still got a whopping 27 settlements.
Ruthless.
So by no means is he weak.
We do not unthinkable.
She's apparently still really fucking stupid.
Merciless. I only deal in 2 commodities. No help.
See, he doesn't like they've got treaties with Clan Scryer. But it's on a -1, and quite frankly, he can suck it. Icket Claws gave me money from trade agreement. You ain't giving me shit. All you've done is taken 3 provinces from me that were mine to begin with. And I'm actually stronger than him now. I'm strength rank 7. Get shit on, nerd. He's got 27 settlements and he's weaker than me.
Bring fire and terror. Onwards, crew.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
Right.
Lord of the Black
Though
Court.
the purchase cost isn't any cheaper, is it? How much do they cost to? 805. Fuck. Of course it is.
Tyrant of Nagaroth. Black-hearted Dreadlord.
Recruit at rank 9. It's fucking stupid.
Tyrant.
Hated landwalkers.
So broken you can recruit them that high ranked. It's one advantage, well, one, not advantage, but a it evens the field a little bit against the AI, when the AI in this difficulty has like rank 6, 7 units off the fucking bat. It's ridiculous. And even though they can re-recruit units to become low rank, they rank up really fucking fast. If they recruit an army and you left it for 10 turns, I bet you'd be looking at silver and gold ranked Chevron units. Where with a player, you'd be looking to get that in 50 turns. Unless you're fighting battles. And that's assuming you have a hero in there that offers training. The training, by the way, if anyone from CA sees it, the heroes that offer training buff the fucking training ability. Because it's complete fucking ass. If you want it to be viable, it needs to be like what Vlad has, but for every guy that can train. So they all need like 200, 250 experience a turn for your entire army, what they're based in. Vlad might give his to everyone in his empire, and if need be, he can buff Vlad's and make his 300. Because it takes too long for units to rank up if you want to use those guys that way. Which is the whole point of, if you're in a part where you're in a stalemate and you can't push forward, those heroes can train your troops up so they get to higher ranks, or new recruits get ranked up faster. Otherwise, get rid of the training aspect and have it so that if you have one of those heroes in an army, the 3 ranks are you recruit new units at +1 rank, +2 ranks, and +3 ranks. And then that coupled with some of the lords, like example,
Admiral of Cars
I've got
fleets.
Draftmaster, that's +1. And I've got Renowned and Feared is also +1. So that'd be a plus of 5. So I'd be recruiting rank 5 silver units with no other buffs on there. If there's any buffs from like your technology or from certain buildings inside towns and cities, that can add on top. But that would be more useful than the current amount of training you're giving us per turn. The training per turn is ridiculously low and so fucking stupid. Either increase it, change it to the +1 rank, 2 rank, 3 rank per unit, like per upgrade level, or get the fuck rid of it and put something else that's actually useful. Because it doesn't make sense for it to be that low. You need to change it. But right, I'm going to leave this video here. I've ranted a little bit. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Please drop me a like. If you're new here, leave me a subscription. Help grow the channel. Get the word out. And if you leave me a comment below, I will respond to you. Take care, everyone, and have a great day.